All right, hello. We're here with a new game starting October a little early, considering that, it's next week. Getting a little head start. Tonight I bring you something similar to what has become tradition on this channel. It is called C.H.A.I.N, Chronological, Haunted, Anomalous, Interconnected Narrative, made by, or organized, I should say, by the people who did the Haunted PS1 demo discs. Sort of substitution for it, we'll say, this year, considering there wasn't one of those demo discs that came out this year. But this was something they released a couple of years ago. There's actually a sequel to it that did come out this year. So maybe in the future we'll check that one out too. How's it going, Jack? I guess you could call it chain reaction. Well, that is part of the reason why it is called Chain, actually. So what's the gimmick behind this is it's 20 games, each game developed by a different person. And the catch is that each developer could not communicate. None of the developers could communicate with each other. The only information they were given was the final product, the final game made by the person previous in line. So the first person would give their game to the second person, and the second person would have to try and continue the narrative that they interpreted from the first game. So think of like a game of telephone. And I don't know how well, it seems like people received this well enough, so it seems like it was somewhat of a success. I'm very interested in seeing how well this narrative can hold together. I'm not really sure if there was like a basic flow that they were intending, or if it was completely improv and the first person basically just set the tone for the rest of the games. But I guess we'll find out. So hopefully I have this set up okay. Let me know if anything like is too loud or whatever. But we'll be playing these in order. It seems like there is a intended order, but I think you can play them. Yeah, you can play these in any order you want, but we'll play them in the order assigned, just so we can hopefully get the proper narrative of sorts. We're gonna explore this abandoned mall. What could go wrong? Well, unfortunately, there's no mall this time. The only haunted thing here is maybe this CD case. I don't know if a CD case can really be haunted, but let's see. We can examine it. Or log notes. Is examine gonna start? I think we'll try log notes first. What is this? Operation Chain Specimen number 1. This is like schematics. Despite everything, we kept searching. Okay. I like this overlay. Interesting. So let's see what Torch is. I don't think I've heard of any of these games. I highly doubt it anyways. Maybe there'll be a couple in here that I recognize. I mean, this thing's like a couple years old by this point. But let's see what we got. Starting with Torch. No idea what I'm getting myself into here. But that's the beauty of these haunted demo discs of sorts. Alright, so this is obviously the trick here is I'm going to need some way to capture these things. Fortunately, pressing escape actually brings you right back to this menu, so I like the flow already compared to demo disc. That said, it still boots it up in a separate thing, so I'm going to have to add another thing here. 1 second. Okay. If this fails, I'll just capture the screen, although I'd rather not do that if possible, because I don't know what I'll be getting myself into with these. Can I free mouse? Oh, we can free mouse. Thank God. Okay. 1 second here. So the game is called Torch, but the EXE is called experiment12.exe. I'm not sure what to gain from that. This is literally how it started. All you missed was the Unity startup screen. That's literally it. It's a very sensitive camera. I don't even have to adjust anything. So points for that. Points for default camera being actually of decent sensitivity. Hey fella, we're going to explore this dungeon with only this wooden torch. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy, and make sure to check out the video's sponsor, I'll Kill Your Family. Yeah, just kidding, no, that's probably just a joke. I just say that to get more views. Probably some YouTuber out there. But, I mean, yeah, that's kind of what we got here. Dungeon maze. Maybe this is the house from House of Leaves. If you haven't read that book, go check it out. It's actually very fascinating. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Okay, left click, right click doesn't do anything. Space doesn't do anything. Shift and control don't do anything. Those are like the most basic of controls. When I press escape, it actually closes the game and goes back to the menu. So I'm not gonna do that. I don't know how long each of these games is. I suspect this will be more than one part. It's like Lara Croft as a kid. Literally Lara Croft for babies. Can this girl walk a single bit faster? I mean, I kind of get it. Like, you know, if you were in a dark crypt like this, I too would also walk very slowly. Even if I had a torch, I wouldn't want to be like jogging through a place like this. Oh, here we go. Is this something? Oh, a door. Finally. Oh, okay. That is very bright. Walk into the light. I know about myhouse.wad, which references that book. Does it actually? I watched My House just before reading the book, so I don't remember what in there could be referencing it. I mean, the idea of myhouse.wad is definitely reminiscent of... There's obvious similarities between the two. Loading disk. Are we frozen, or is it loading? Oh, okay, there we go. That was literally it. All right. Well, let's see how that connects to the next game, I guess. Miss Blanche. Well, we still have the torch, so there's that at least. What do these log notes look like? These log notes remind me of House of Leaves. 1. Specimen responds to input direction of digital pointing device and keys input. When applied to Sony PlayStation Disc Reader, does not respond to voice input or redacted. Disc seems to be made of resistive material able to withstand up to at least redacted pounds, tested as such. Physical form resembles Sony PlayStation disc format, black reflective backside, plastic cover on iridescent disc. Contents of disc has dialogue referring to redacted. Literal haunted PS1 discs. Excellent. A door opened. Yeah, I mean, all right. Well, let's see how it continues. I'm gonna have to capture this too. I might actually, you know what? Since considering how seamless this is, I'm going to actually remove that, and I'm just gonna bring up a desktop capture. I think that'll be fine. Display capture. Why is display capture like this? Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's better. I just switched it to display capture. Hopefully that's not detrimental to performance. So I guess that's probably the cave that we just came out of. And now we've got the G-Man looking on a beach. Hello. Ah, Miss Blanche. Glad to see you've made it this far. Can't look at him. My apologies for us having to meet in this way. I'm sure you understand that these circumstances require a more elaborate route. However, I'm sure you're pleased to hear that 2 of the other participants have made it beyond this point. That's right. This isn't quite the end of the road yet. Do you know what beach we are on, Miss Blanche? Have a look around. See if you can find a landmark. That's right. It's endless beaches all the way. You'll find that this beach, in a certain way, doesn't really exist. In fact, after you step through that gate, you're transported to a place that's personal to you. It does all feel rather familiar, doesn't it? Endless as it may be, there is a way forward. I don't think you're going to need that torch, I assure you. Stick close to me and hold your breath, and you'll be fine. We're going for a swim? Oh. Okay. Well, I want to just double check, you know, maybe he missed something on this beach. Maybe there is something down this way. Oh, okay, we actually literally can't walk there. Alright, let's go take a swim with the G-Man. That sounds like a fun time. Didn't think I'd be doing that tonight. Yeah, I mean, I guess we won't be needing that torch anymore. Let's just toss it away. More like a walk than a swim. The animation of this guy reminds me of Brody Quest. Except without the music. I mean, hell, what we're doing right now kind of reminds me of Brody Quest. Literally just walking in a straight line. Are we gonna need air? Or are we okay? Well, if there's anything else consistent between these two games, it's the walk speed. This girl is very slow and is just incapable of walking fast. You know, I gave her the benefit of the doubt before because it was a dark cave and everything. But now, I mean, okay, well, if we're going deeper in this water, you know what? Fine. I'll say it's the water. The pressure of the water slowing us down. That's understandable. Although I'm not sure I like the way she's holding that torch. It's very dainty. You know, it's like you're scared to hold it. Come on, grip it. Grip it like you mean it. You're gonna drop it. It's a good thing it's not lit. I mean, you could have dropped that lit torch on your foot, and then what? Definitely not gonna be one of the third participant to make it further. I think G-Man would be very disappointed. So where are we going? Uh-huh. Also, having a personal weird as hell beach is a plot point of Death Stranding. Oh, really? I haven't played that yet either. It's been sitting on my shelf for years now, I guess, technically. Oh, we finally got something. We got a rock. Anything cool about this rock? No? Okay. Kind of messed up the turning of the camera here. I can't just walk straight anymore. Where is he taking me? And why won't he show his face? Is this part of the dream? Is it one of those dreams where you see a person but you can never see their face? You know, I heard someone was missing in a dream. I see posters of him everywhere. I just want to know if you're that guy. I can't tell if you don't turn around. This music's way too relaxing. Something terrible's gonna happen. First 10 hours are a bit slow. Once you get your vehicle in Death Stranding, it gets really good. Yeah, I mean, I was just interested in the concept. Oh, wait for me! Oh. Well. I was interested in the concept. I'm fine with the gameplay, regardless of what it is. Like, I think people are just upset because they have certain expectations from a AAA game. And it's clear that Death Stranding did not adhere to those expectations, for better or worse. Alright, so we went from cave to drowning in the ocean. to whatever this is, the participants. 1. Unusual specimen needs 2 button inputs. Example, left and up, to move the protagonist's avatar. Dream captions, denoted by quotation marks, are noteworthy. Speculate they have been grafted into the specimen at a later date. Alternate, specimen was built around dream captions, chronologically unknown. Protagonist avatar resembles character redacted from original game Redacted, 1998, developed by Volvo Games. Tests pending. Perform rigorous aging tests to determine if specimen is in fact the originator of character. We're doing aging tests on a video game protagonist compared to another video game. I don't know if that works. They're both fictional, but okay. Far under the sea, or high in the clouds. It is a strange place I have found myself the keeper of. We currently have 3 successful participants enrolled here. So is this before or after the beach meeting? Also, game is flickering as far as I can tell. I think that's intentional. Okay, so it's isometric, but you have to press diagonals. You can't just, like, up is not up left. Up is nothing. That's weird, but okay. I see why they did that. Escape, quit, F11 full screen. Well, I mean, it's already fairly full screen. I'd say it's fine. Although I don't... The screen glare effect is not covering the entire screen, which is a little weird. Never used to be here. I can't break this? Okay. G-Man can't break wood. Confirmed. This doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, hello. 3? Oh, no. That's Miss Blanche, who drowned. Miss Blanche. I favored her very much. She may look dead, but in actuality, she is fighting through a mindscape of her own creation. Will she awaken from her test? I told her she wouldn't need this torch. But I will. I will take this torch. That's fine. She wasn't drowning in the water. She's just sleeping and stuck in a nightmare. It's fine. Can I give her the torch, maybe? I don't know how this works. Touching people interacts with them. I'm not pressing anything. Okay, yeah, we saw that already. Well, can I, like, go and burn down the wood? I don't know how much sense that actually makes, but... I managed to break down the boards with the torch. Did you just, like, smack them? Holy shit. You're diving off the coast of Canada. It's as strange as you remember. It's cold, and you're an idiot creature, not designed for an ocean. You just sort of float along. And it's suddenly dark. You have a light, but you can barely see anything until the beam clips something close, something huge and moving incredibly fast. It's like standing next to a train as it rockets past. And later, dream about it. You're going about your day and you see it in the corner of your eye. It's immense, and so much faster than you remember. You try to move, but you just hang there, floating, waiting for it to finally take you. Do I want to watch out for the train? Oh, what is this? Oh, dodge! What? I wasn't expecting WarioWare. I don't know if it... Oh, attack! I could have attacked it. Nice. Yeah, get out of here. Stupid train. Train monster thing. Now what? Wait, there's a building down here? I thought we were still underwater. I thought we went diving off the coast of Canada, like an idiot. I doubt there's branching paths here, but... might as well see. No, okay. No, doesn't look like anything. Is this our office? Oh, we're just in the back rooms. Got it. Back rooms or the Windows screensaver. Take your pick. Anything in here? Interesting office. I need to check in on the other participants. Okay, so I guess I have to go find them. Man, I can't believe we get to play as the G-Man. That's what I always wanted to do. I wanted to see what the G-Man was up to. And now we get to finally see that. You don't really see them when you're well, but get sick, start to stumble, and you'll find vultures of every kind. Birds, dogs, other people, just hovering at the horizon and waiting for you to finally sit down and give up. If you close your eyes, you can hear them inching closer and closer. It's like those stories you hear about old people dying in their apartments and their own cats eating them. Same thing. Vultures. Well, that's certainly a gruesome image. Oh, yo, it's Buff Vulture. It's like those old pictures where they gave birds, like, muscular arms. Am I dodging it? Oh, whoops. Oh, I actually killed that one. That's what's gonna happen in Half-Life 3. That's why they can't make it yet, because they just... Valve cannot comprehend the G-Man well enough to make proper gameplay. Like, they've been trying for years to study and figure out who the G-Man is, so that you can really feel like you're playing the G-Man. They don't want to disappoint fans. That's the real reason Half-Life 3 is taking so long. What is the G-Man? Who is the G-Man? But no one ever asks, how is the G-Man? This is where I left participant number 2. Where have they gone? What, were they stacking stones? I know a few things about people stacking stones. Well, I'll have to get the janitor on this mess. Not my job. I think this shiny emblem belonged to participant number 2. Should I go put it back on the stones? I hold up the emblem. Even wrapped in dreams, participant number 2 is drawn to it. I see them flying high in the distance. They will be fine. Okay, that's fine. They're just flying, having a good time. Can we talk to them? Oh, okay. Looks like he's enjoying himself. That's good. Oh, this is new. Oh. Where did this come from? Do I need to do what I think I need to do? Do I need to, like... No, I can't interact with them. Okay. I thought I had to shoot him. Not gonna lie. Thought that might have been the case. Maybe there's something here in the blood? No, it doesn't look like it. Well, I haven't seen anything that seems like obvious shooting target, but we'll go back and check. Half-Life 3 would have to live up to Half-Life 1 and 2 being literal genre-defying games. Well, see, that's what I'm saying, though. If you get to play as the G-Man, there would be nothing more genre-defying than playing as the G-Man. I'm telling you. The G-Man is such a mysterious figure that if they can figure out who he is and how someone could play as him, there'll never be a video game better. It's the only way that Half-Life 3 can be a success is if you play as the G-Man. Oh, I see. We can shoot the lock off the door to participant number 1. I won't have to worry about that lock anymore. Oh, this is a nice forest. Bush is uninteractive. Okay. Oh. Hello there. Whoa! Oh, I can shoot it. I have to, like, aim. Oh, come on. What? How do I aim faster? Oh, it saves. Bam. Well, a real shame about participant number 1. Holy shit. Oh my god. I can't interact with them. I killed a participant. So, that's it. My backwards masters will be phasing me out of existence. I feel it happening now. For some reason, my final thought turns to Miss Blanche. Has she woken up? Well, now I want to find out if Miss Blanche is okay. Emerge. Oh great, a doctor wrote this. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try and read that. I don't even know if that's supposed to be legible. No, absolutely not. Read it yourself if you want. I'm not doing it. Miss Blanche, will she awaken from her test? Why does this look like reboot models? Ugh. Miss Blanche looking a little different this time. Okay. I think that's for flying. Still can't jump. I can't interact with anything by the looks of it. Uh-huh. Well, this certainly looks like a dream. Like, it's hard to look at. Like, everything's just so dark, and the lack of color, or like the lack of definition in color, gives a very dreamlike appearance. I definitely like it. Would it be weird if I said this cave looks really cozy? Like, it looks warm and inviting to me. That is... lever. Drain water. I didn't know there was a drain at the bottom of the ocean. But hey, you learn something new every day. Okay, they're not drowning. They're just sleeping. Oh, great. Another cavern. What? Don't get close. Oh, okay, it's not actually gonna let me get close. I wanted to walk on it and see what happened. What horrible fate could I meet? Did I... No. This is... Wait. Okay, I went in here, but then there was a body that walked around this corner? Or it looked like I walked around this corner? Yeah, I was on this side. But I don't think I came from this side. Continuity error? Or am I playing it as a different person now? I just body swap. That's a terrible way to go. I don't even see how that could have fallen. What's further in this cavern? We've seen many people fall asleep. But the question is, will we suffer the same fate? I mean, I guess in a way we already have. That's how we got here. Oh. Nice jump. I see. Oh, we are body swapping. Okay. Wait, what the fuck? Were we in Portal now? Oh, that was just a TV show. That's a very strange show. Can't do anything with any of this. I love this door. Pass the test. Okay. Well, that was certainly an interesting one. As short as it was. I'm kind of liking these short little, like, snippets. 1. Specimen's primary input is a keyboard. USB mouse input influences viewing angle to some degree. No other inputs have registered in testing. Disc matches parameters of a standard Sony PlayStation CD-ROM disc, including a DRM region strip indicating North American distribution. Cover art consists of 2 ink layers applied in succession. There is minor visual wear on both sides, but no detectable impact on readability. Material samples were taken at label points below, Figure 1, and sent for spectroscopy. See document redacted for details. Results were consistent with control disc samples. Bulk polycarbonates, plastic, and trace aluminum. Samples sent to the Department of Redacted, awaiting further results. See case submission redacted. Disc was ripped to hard storage using a standard CD-ROM drive. Specimen date was emulated on a high-performance workstation using PSMU Pro version 1.0.21, courtesy redacted and all. Emulate session redacted. See document redacted. Emulation is not recommended for further analysis. CD-ROM duplicates of specimens are not to be produced. See Doctor redacted for a briefing on containment policy. Unfortunately, we do not get to see the diagram. I'm interested in what is happening in this game. Yeah, me too. This is definitely better than I thought it was going to be. Certainly nothing like the haunted demo discs, but very neat in its own way. So what's going to happen in Drip? Are we following Miss Blanche or the G-Man? Congratulations! You aced the test! That scary place is far away. Miss Blanche, we'll take you home now. What? Stay right there. Wait, I'm not Miss Blanche anymore? Oh, I see. Miss Blanche became the tentacle creature. What the fuck? Am I the head or am I flying to the head? Press space to jump, press again to hover. Oh shit, we got like actual score. What the hell? Okay, this is like a huge departure from like the last 5 games. Look, I'd love to come back, but I mean, gravity is pulling me in a certain direction here, okay? I can't really fight gravity. All this testing will have been for nothing. Well, I thought Miss Blanche was the one getting the tests. Was Miss Blanche just overseeing the tests? Or did she pass her own tests and now we were testing someone else? Is there like a time jump here? I mean, I didn't think they meant anything, but my brain says to collect them, so I do. That Miss Blanche down there? Not when you're so seduced by sleep. Ah, that was loud. Okay. Dream Aether. Disclaimer. Specimen's contents have been known to sometimes cause subjects to enter a deep and permanent coma. In some cases, it has caused a deep psychosis resulting in subjects believing that their body is not their own. Last case caused an extreme reaction to the subject resulting in redacted deaths, and even redacted discoveries. The music created by a DJ Astral, who according to research has never even redacted, has been noted to have a sedative-like effect on the listener, even when extracted and played independently. Acoustic scientists have analyzed the wavelengths, but have found nothing that would explain this anomalous event. Subjects are warned to not drive or operate heavy machinery for several hours after. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen to me. Wouldn't want anyone falling asleep this so early in the day. Oh, cool. Voice acting. I feel like I think I kind of see where okay. Ooh, reverse. So, all right, shift to boost. Okay, collect 10 fragments to create the key. Collect the key to progress the dream. Okay. Well, this is certainly my kind of thing. I think I see where the plot might have deviated a tiny bit, and it was probably with the last game. I think the intent was that you were supposed to be Miss Blanche coming out of the room with the TV, but I think it's clear that something was interpreted differently than the previous developer's intent. Well, let's see where this goes. We'll see how this plays out. Maybe it'll come together in the end. I don't think there's a plot hole per se. I can definitely see some ways you might be able to explain things, but it definitely feels like the original intent has now changed, as a game of telephone is bound to do. There's always that point where there's just no recovery whatsoever. And sometimes it's really subtle. You know, sometimes it's a slow, gradual shift. But I think in this case, it might have been a little more straightforward. Oh, there's one. I thought I saw one over here. Oh, wait, that's right. We can boost with shift. I will definitely be doing that. I don't know why, but like with these visuals specifically, I just think of like Hypnospace Outlaw. It's probably the diamonds and also the floating head. I think that's what's doing it. The background looks like one of those old new age album covers from the early 2000s. Maybe a rave cover with the geometric shapes, but makes me think more of like new age with the surreal like alien planet with like giant super impossibly close other planet behind it kind of thing. In this case, the Earth. Behind what I can only think of as Mars. And now we're just straight up vaporwave because of course. Why is the Earth in Minecraft glass? Or is that supposed to be like the World Wide Web that surrounds the Earth? That's how we get all our internet. The World Wide Web has encapsulated the planet. Oh, that's where I was. I was on this planet here with the green. Now it all makes sense. We're ascending. I didn't see any more. What if I touch this? Does anything happen? It seems all wobbly. Oh, we just go through it. Okay. That's cool. Okay, that's 6. I'm still missing... Oh, there's 3. Where's 4? There's one behind the pillar, one in front of the 2001 monolith. I didn't see a 4th. Oh, fuck. No! I missed. Okay, never mind. Can't approach it from this angle. Forget it. We'll come back. Still haven't seen 10. Oh, there it is. Is this game meant to be silent? Oh shit, has there been like no audio this whole time? Okay, I know how to fix that too. 1 second. I think I know what's been going on. I think there wasn't audio through any of these because I have been dumb and need to add the executable each time. I always forget to do that. I did that a lot last time too, but I caught it. But now that you reminded me, I'm going to be extra careful about it. So thank you for that. Don't worry, it's not meant to be silent, but honestly, didn't miss much. It's just been this song the entire time. A very nice song, I may add. See, it's a good thing I kept it silent. I didn't want anyone to like be falling asleep, you know, because apparently this song is known to put people to sleep, and possibly they may never wake up.
You've gone and done it now. You have sunk deep into the darkness.
Oh, we're just in the world of darkness from Kingdom Hearts. We're over the ocean.
This isn't safe anymore. You have to come back now.
I don't know how much more of this there could possibly be. Well, I'm all down for collecting cubes with a flying head. I wouldn't mind waking up from this dream at some point. Just saying. Whoops. That's fine. I'll come back for it. Okay, that's 7, that's 8. Then the one I missed is 9. I'm just missing one more. Unless that was the one I missed. Oh, I think this was the one I missed. There it is. Where's the key? Up here? No. Where is the key? Is it like way up here? Oh, there it is. Okay.
This is it for you now. No going back.
No going back.
Why wouldn't you listen?
It's just Desert Bus, the ultimate horror. 8 hours on the road
Even with your
through the Nevadan desert.
who knows what will happen next? Don't come crying to me after all the horrors you will see.
Oh, hey, we got our body back. Good. After that existential nightmare. Falling down the, Technicolor hellscape. Fallout! I can only imagine what this is, and I'm already excited. Discoveries. A specimen can sometimes respond to the redacted, causing the game to show a checkerboard pattern and producing a strange redacted. It's recommended to use gloves before redacted, as it can cause redacted on the hands. The strange redacted and the imagery would cause the majority of the subjects to stop playing the game. Few subjects have even been reported having strange dreams. This better be what I think it is. Okay, I'll make sure to get the audio on this one too. I don't want to set to just like record desktop audio because there's a number of reasons why I don't do that. Okay. Open your eyes and you will see your new body. A click is now ready. I don't think I need to press anything. You are unable to move. What, you guys forgot to put muscles in it? Or do I need a day one patch? But your cell will help. Bring me the fallen souls. Process of rebirthing will now begin. Initiating phase 1. And then just like the happiest music you've ever heard starts playing. I mean, it looks like Monkey Ball. Move your cell with arrow keys. I can't use WASD. Bring the soul to the exit. Okay. I actually cannot use arrow keys. Oh no! Fuck. Oh god. This thing has some momentum to it. Or inertia, I should say. I'm assuming this is the exit. Okay. Oh, look at this perspective. I don't know why, but this like makes me think of there's a Flash game I played that kind of looks similar to this. It wasn't Monkey Ball though. I guess if anything, this kind of reminds me of Monkey Ball Jr. on the Game Boy. With how like flat everything looks. It's certainly not the perspective I was imagining when I saw Monkey Ball. Oh, how's my mouse on screen? Get that out of there. Oh my god. Okay, so I can't tell if I'm going uphill. I don't think I am. I've been holding down since I left the plank. That is how long it takes to stop. I cannot tell where I am. I've got like 3 pixels. I was holding left since I touched the platform. So it's like it takes the entire platform. Oh, I thought that was the... Oh, I thought that was the soul. I thought the exit was on the left. Whatever. You have the Monkey Ball DS game? How is that one? Because I have not played that one. I've played the Game Boy one, and it's certainly impressive. I'll say that. I don't know if I want to play it again. Holy shit. Yeah, having a fixed perspective monkey ball is certainly a choice. All I can think of is Marble Madness. Shit, 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 shit. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Now, unfortunately, if I fall off, I still have to do all this again, so I gotta be super fucking careful. Go real slow. Okay, stop, stop, stop. No. Ease it up a little bit. There we go. Okay, slow down. Slow down. Oh. Okay, good. Oh, we're good, we're good. So, at what point did we start dealing with souls? That's what I want to know. Like, how did souls get in this equation? Oh, geez, there's level 4. I think it's good. I don't know. I don't really play Monkey Ball that much. That's fair. The only thing I remember about Monkey Ball DS, there's like a half-pipe thing going on here, so that's why I did that. Actual slopes. I can't believe it myself. But the only thing I remember about DS Monkey Ball is the ads for it. And how they told you it's okay to poke a monkey with a stick. And also, you know, touching is good and all that. Is there gonna be like a screamer jump scare at the end? You know, like that mouse avoider game people used to play? That's what I'm expecting here. Like, this level made me think of that. It's like, alright, I'm gonna have to go real slow down this final path so I don't fall, and I'm just gonna get jump scared at the end. God damn it! I can't tell if I'm rolling straight. There is no camera. Mouse isn't even locked. This definitely has, like, Marble Madness momentum to it. I don't know if that was done on purpose or what. Maybe they were just, like, plain Marble Madness. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I want Marble Madness. I'm gonna put Marble Madness into this collection. Oh. I will say, though, like, the controls work really well. You know, if you want to go straight down, you go straight down. The problem is, I think it's a little tricky to sometimes tell exactly how much you are on a platform. Which, I mean, is extremely similar to Marble Madness. Okay. Is that it? Where do I go? I don't see no platforms. I see maybe something over here. Oh. I'm sorry. You can finally walk. Consider this your home. Oh, gee, thanks. Oh, what the fuck was that? There is no title. I can't, if there's a title on there, I can't see it. The more unnatural our work becomes, the more we progress. I am hopeful for what the future brings. Then ultrasound? Is the PS1 pregnant? I have no idea what we're about to play. Did it boot? Oh, this looks like a wonderful scene. Baby steps. I'm looking for the audio. Is that the audio? What the fuck? What the hell is this? I can attack with the giant metal ball. Oh, is this Dark Souls? You died. Who fucked the PS1? Yeah, like, look, there's an umbilical cord coming out of the ball. I can't believe this one game of all things has controller support. Maybe the other ones had controller support, but it was never implied. This is the first time it's actually implied that there's controller support. Why I would plug in controller support for this one game, I don't know. Guys, we found the sequel to Binding of Isaac. This is the prologue to Binding of Isaac, where you play as Isaac's mom. And you get to experience all the hardships and toiling that she had to go through before Isaac was born. Oh god, no, turn around. Okay, no. Turn around. No. Shit. Turning around takes effort. There we go. These are certainly some graphics. Nice. I like me getting some combos. Get out of here. You're the pregnant lady on Black Friday. Oh my god, no. Oh no. You're right, we are. Look at this crowd. I got the last PS5. Everyone is coming for me. Bunch of hungry gamers. Desperate for their PlayStation. Actually, it might be more accurate to say this is the Wii's launch, circa 2006. Yeah, you don't turn around on the spot. You like have to do a bit of like a 3-point turn. It's like a car. There's more? Oh. Oh, what's this thing? A cutscene is what this is. Sacrifices must be made. What does this have to do with the previous game's plot? I'm genuinely confused here. What did that have to do with the ball game? How does someone look at monkey ball with like soul collecting and think, yeah, you know what? Naked lady with umbilical cord metal sphere. That makes sense. Swell. That's not a word I want to read after the previous game. Specimen closely resembles disk format, but is composed of amorphous redacted material. Interfaces readily with PlayStation console. Disk emits astringent odor resembling redacted. Secretes dark viscous fluid upon light exposure. Contents of disk depict unknown subaqueous entity. Entity responds to keys input. Arrows and AWSD yield similar results. Various adverse reactions recorded after prolonged interaction with disk. Avoid redacted. Note, carbon dating results invalid. Outside known scientifically recorded ranges. Oh, so now the disks are just alive and made of flesh. Got it. Oh, oops. Okay. Are we back in the ocean from the second game? The trial version? Was this guy plan to make more of this? I see. What is this thing? Oh! It's Agario. But 3D. Phase 3, swell. Well, I guess we were in phases 1 and 2 before, so kind of makes sense. Oh, this one has like some drift to it. We're back to the Marble Madness physics. Okay, that worked. I didn't actually think I was going to be able to pick up that rock. How much do I need before I can eat my opponents? Okay. I think I've dominated this server. Where is everyone? Oh, they're running from me now. Yeah, they don't stand a chance. Oh, I missed them. How did I miss them? I've engulfed the entire map. I still missed him. I saw him turn. This really is just 3D Agario. Okay, if I'm supposed to eat these other slimes, it's not working. Oh, there we go. Rebirth time. Oh, hell yeah. How do we rebirth? Oh, it's just automatic. Organ of Eden. Field notes on parasite intelligence. An idea is born in the redacted. Here it is redacted. Demands energy to be redacted. The subject, unaware, is fully committed to the redacted relation. Is symbiotic. Angel of history. Nobody really knows what's going on. It's been 13,000 years since the last redacted event. What a time to be alive. Deep basin. Water. Spirit River? What is this a map of? Or a depth chart of? Dungeon water. Is that like the dungeon and water that we were in during... Which one was that? Before we woke up in front of the TV? Maybe? How many games are there in this? 20. So we are at number 10. This is actually going way faster than I thought it would. I thought these were going to be meatier than like the demo disc was. But apparently we might just finish this tonight. If I finish this tonight, I'll gladly do the next one of these, which is apparently way longer. 1 second. There we go. Now where are we? Or what am I? What has Miss Blanche become? I'm some sort of flesh creature. These two seem very proud of their work. I don't know if they're going to be very proud of their work after it breaks out of the cage. What the hell am I now? Oh, I can jump finally. Holy shit. I got the ability to jump. Oh my god. All of this was to get a jump button. Well, am I a head crab? Because, like, that's the only thing that comes to mind. of this size and shape. Can I go through the door? Yes, I can. Where the fuck am I? Certainly a background. Are you rocking Windows 7 or something? I'm rocking Windows 11. I'll have you know. I assure you it's Windows 11. I'm just able to clip through walls. Don't mind me. I don't know what kind of creature they made, but this thing's clearly unstoppable. No wall or man can destroy this thing. I must consume. I will consume. Am I supposed to consume everyone? This kind of reminds me of the Oblivion gates in Oblivion. Except a very different color. But the skybox is very similar in design. As is this arena. This arena reminds me of some of the dungeons in there. I'm gonna have to go and try and figure out how to get to them. I can't really run. This is my max movement speed. Yeah, nothing seems to work otherwise. Why does it look so old? Because Windows 7 is amazing. And everyone should appreciate Windows 7. What is that sound? Where am I? What is about to happen here? Should I go back outside so we can see what's going on? I'm stuck. Oh no, okay. Oh. Oh, the sky is slowing down. That's nice. Are things falling? Oh. Okay. Well, you know what? Just like the dungeons in Oblivion, you can just go through all the walls. That was something I found out doing the Oblivion gates, is that the walls are suggestions. It is extremely easy to clip through them, just like this game. So it's nice to see someone took inspiration from my favorite RPG. My favorite first-person RPG. I don't think I can get back in, though. I don't think I'm supposed to be out here. We can just watch everything fall apart. I don't know how I got out, but I can't get back in. Oh no. I hope I didn't break something. I mean, no problem. We just restart the game. It's like been 30 seconds, but still. Oh, is that an entrance over there, or is that just not rendering? I think that's just not rendering. Oh, okay. What was that? I saw something with a tail. The hell was that thing? Damn, I wish I got to see that earlier. You can, like, see it through the crack in the wall. Day 11. Oh, well, how fitting. It's specimen 11. I wonder if the person knew that. Disclaimer. This specimen can and will interfere with anyone that comes in contact with it. There is no known method of handling it safely. Findings. This appears to be a normal PlayStation 1 game made in early 1997. March 20th, 1997. The disc is a normal licensed PlayStation 1 game. The CD, when inserted in the CD player, produces white noise. After redacted minutes, a man is heard reciting parts of the Bible. At around redacted minutes, the track ends. The personnel that came in contact redacted specimen reported that they were contacted via phone by Pastor Redacted. The reports mentioned that this man had a redacted voice. He appeared to be friendly, asking only for Redacted. Everyone that came in contact with the disc did show symptoms of paranoia and severe psychosis, with Pastor Redacted. EEGs were ordered and showed abnormal results. Of all the people that finished the game, there is none alive. Redacted are missing, and Redacted died from seemingly natural causes days after their exposure. The CD-ROM manufacture date is Redacted 2020. Possible misprint? Drowning sounds are emitted from the disc at random intervals. Oh, great. Well, glad to know I'm gonna die in 3 days. Oh, I guess the program didn't load yet. Shit. Okay, now it's probably loading. There it is. Oh, this game's 4x3. Oh no. Wait. Why does this look familiar? I feel like I've seen this game before. I can't jump. So how did we go from... Okay, so... I'm trying to make sense of things here. We went from some character named Miss Bush, who met the G-Man, who was doing experiments on people, who put Miss Bush in some sort of nightmare hellscape, where she became some purple tentacle woman, who then, I guess, woke up, or it was a shared dream with some other patient who woke up and Miss Bush was in charge of the experiment with that person, who then tried to consume that person, who then ended up becoming a floating head in some other dreamscape. I'm not done yet, okay. Who then, I guess, needed a new body, so he collected souls in the form of Monkey Ball to finish his body, which was apparently turned into some sort of naked woman with giant metal ball, like some sort of weird, like Dark Souls enemy, and then became a head crab, and now we're in a forest with a van with what looked like 2 body bags inside. I have officially... I don't know if I can make sense of this anymore. I'm not even sure how this connected. How does any of this connect? Like, this person would have seen the last game. What... How does this connect to the last game? Don't worry, Corey, I'll make sure you die sooner. Oh, well, thanks. I'm glad someone cares. E. Are we going down the well? Uh-huh. Oh, we're digging. What are we digging? A grave? Oh. Yeah, we are. 2 of them. 3 of them, even. I only saw 2 bodies. So who are we playing as now? Whose body are we burying? Are we like just the person who's burying all the bodies that we ate as the head crab? And this is just like some guy who's cleaning everything up? You know, you don't want anyone knowing that they died or how they died, so you just bury them out in the wilderness, I guess. Truck's still here? Do I have to pick the bodies up from the truck? Am I done here? I'm not done yet. Okay. E was doing nothing on the truck, so I'm gonna go back. There was no prompt for E, and actually pressing E didn't do anything. Have I gone this way? No. See, I thought I was gonna just, like, bury the bodies and be done with it. Not wherever the hell this is. Oh, we've got, like, a full-on forest maze going on here. I see. Well, I heard one time that Xing a forest is super simple. And all you do is follow the path turns. But I'm not seeing any path turns here. I'm seeing a lot of junctions. Not really sure I'm supposed to follow them. I'm going towards the red light because it's the only thing of note. Oh, it's another well. Okay, so am I supposed to just, like, dig graves at each well? Looks like it. Still not sure who we are. I'm just curious how we went from head crab to this. Because, like, the person who made this was allowed to see... what cave? They were allowed to see the previous game, that's it. So they would have seen the head crab game. And I guess that made them think to do this? Am I, like, actually just burying all the people I ate/killed or whatever? Is that the idea? Because I'm just, like, I'm trying to figure out how these games relate to each other. Oh. So I don't think that was supposed to happen. Well, glad I did a bounds check for this developer. Yeah, cool. We're going to have to probably restart the game. Unfortunate, but, you know, these things happen. That's okay. It was very short, so it's fine. Is it going to load? Did I? No, there we go. Well, I definitely sped up my death. Went from dying 3 days later to dying 30 seconds later. Cool. Okay, well, I kind of know where I'm going now. I know where not to go, and that is off the side of the cliff. No, see, Jack, there's only 2 wells, though. There's not 3 wells. As far as we know, there's only 2. There's 2 wells and a cave, so it's well, cave. Two wells, 1 cave, and 6 graves. Okay, where's number 2? I think it was, like, kind of this way. I'm looking for the red light that was on screen. I think that red light is obscured by some of the terrain. It's not rendering on this layer. Have to walk a little ways. I don't quite remember how I got there. I kind of walked towards the van, but I think I took a different turn this time. You know, in the back of my mind, I'm expecting like some sort of monster to appear. But I'm not sure at this point. I think we're the monster. Maybe we're chasing down our next victim. Oh, there it is. Just be careful not to fall off the edge of the world. Because you ain't coming back. Okay, here we go. Oh, boards. Man-made objects. Ooh, different sounds even. Crazy. Did this cost money? No, this is completely free. Just go to, if you do exclamation game, there's a link to the game itself if you want to check it out. There's a sequel to this that they made this year, which apparently has like branching paths. So depending on choices in one game, you'll get a different game afterwards, which seems really cool. Would certainly be looking forward to checking that out at some point. Whether or not that'll be this year, I don't know. because I do have other games planned. Where is the light? Okay, I'm not gonna go that way because that's how I died. I say died, but more like fell out of the world. Let's not do that again. I'm scared to go in some of these directions. That's the real horror. Staying away from the out of bounds. Did I clip into an invisible wall? Oh boy. I literally can't move in this direction. I can't move in this direction either. Okay. Well, let's see what I can do. Oh. Why is there an invisible wall? Because apparently I walked into a one-way invisible wall. Somehow. It was just sitting here. Like, I was right over there. I walked down the planks, I walked straight, and I ended up here. And now I can't get out. Alright. Third time's the charm. Look, I need whatever little context I'm gonna get for game 12 here, okay? I have to beat this. It's weird because like there's pretty good invisible walls around like most of the out of bounds so you don't fall off. Except that one spot. And then the one other spot that you can just walk into and get stuck. If only this was a Source Engine game. Would no clip my way out of there. That's okay. We got it this time. Watch this. Alright, there we go. That's number one. Now we go back to the truck, or towards it, and then we turn right. This way, I think, right? Well, shit, where else could these fake invisible walls be, then? I'm gonna stay right in the middle of the path, because I'm now scared. I am now legitimately scared of, like, getting stuck again, in some form. It could be anything at this point, and I don't want it to be anything at this point. I want nothing at this point. Like, just pay me $10 an hour. I'll debug your game for you. Give me like a day. I'll find all the invisible walls. Okay, so don't walk over there. Walk over here. That is safe. Okay. So now we go... Planks. Where's the planks? Okay, we're fine. I'm gonna go back the way I came. Not gonna go over there. There's nothing over there for me. I don't even know where the white light is. We came from that path. I'm gonna take this path because I think it is somewhere over this way. So far it's fine. Okay, there's a red light. I thought it was a white light. Why was it a white light before? Was there 3 wells after all? Am I crazy? Did I like miscount the wells? I swear it told me to go into the cave last time. No, wait, okay. This is... No, this is fine. I don't think this is where I fell off last time. Oh, there is a 3rd well. Oh, shit. It really is well, cave. Well, cave. I should go in the cave now. Okay, this is how I fell off, because I went that way. I don't want to go that way. Perhaps. No, this is where I fell off. That's out of bounds. That's out of bounds. I'm gonna go this way. There was a section, but this is where, okay. This is where that section was that I fell off. Yeah, the giant square bit. I don't know if I want to do that again. That looked okay, but I'm not sure if it is. This is... It doesn't want me going off there. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Or graves, I guess. All right. Whoa. Okay. Well, guess he's dead. But who was this? We drowned. Ooh. Yeah, I'm surprised they're drowning and didn't just get, like, horribly crushed by the falling rocks. Ah. So is this gonna be a plot point that ties into the other stuff, or are we just, like... We just gave up on the head crab plot, I guess. I don't think there's any coming back to the head crab plot. Whatever plot we had before with Miss Bush and all that, gone. Because this explained nothing, and good luck to whoever came next, because there's not going to be any connective tissue here. There wasn't even connective tissue between this and the previous one. So we're going on a completely different plot line now. Maybe this is like one of the other experiments. That could be it. Avert your eyes. The following footage was extracted from an extremely damaged smartphone found by hikers in the redacted Heath in West Germany. The phone screen was completely cracked. It was covered in dust and the metal parts were partially darkened, showing signs of burning. The footage itself is of extremely bad quality, both visually and sound, which is very strange, being supposedly recorded on a quite modern phone. However, it is of course not entirely safe to say that the footage was actually recorded on this phone or even in the area of redacted Heath. The contents are definitely not what one would expect. Oops, wrong button. This game is where shish just becomes unrelated to the beginning. Yeah, I think you know, I said that earlier. Okay, there's always a point in telephone where shit just like loses the original meaning. I thought we already went there. No, now we did. That is clearly the point, because this person who made this one has no way of knowing anything about the head crabs, because the last person didn't do anything to connect to the head crabs. So we're actually just watching a mobile phone video. Excellent. Oh no, we're playing in this. Oh no. Why? Why are we recording this in portrait mode? Come on now. Okay, okay, at least this is connected to the previous game, somewhat. Now, is this... So is this person, like, recording himself burying all those bodies? Why did he switch to portrait mode after recording in landscape for so long? Every now and then it needs to be cleaned out. Did they just, like... Or is this just the same cave, but with a different person, maybe? Yo, I got fucking pyrokinesis? Holy shit. This guy probably has like 1 billion views on TikTok. The screams of the damned. Satan himself apparently records and uploads to TikTok. This is extremely loud for me anyways. I don't know, it's probably not as loud for you. Because I have safety measures in place. Their wisdom is dangerous and not meant for us. Jesus fuck. Holy shit. Hey guys, Pyro here. Today we're going to be burning down a family of 4. It's time to clean up this cave from the souls of the damned. Their wisdom's not meant for us, so we gotta purge them with fire. They shouldn't be here. Gotta send them back to hell. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh man. Those souls really came up today. Oh. Can I just light the ground on fire? No. How is this phone not melting? Like, I'm blowing this fire right in front of it. This phone should be dead by now. God, thank God for the limiter. Holy crap. I'm curious what this actually sounds like. It's probably, like, clipping super hard. Or if not clipping, at the very least, just, like, going from, like, normal volume to super quiet. So every year I make offerings in secret. Great, now you got me doing the voice. Cause, like, you know, I'm part of a cult, right? So we gotta go do our offerings to a Lord Satan. Now where am I? There be sacrifices to do it this year, yeah. About 3 of them, you know. Sometimes we only do 2. There was that one year where we did like 5, but I think 3 is good enough this time. I have no idea where I am at this point. I'm assuming I'm supposed to burn all these things. I know it said 3, but I feel like I've burned way more than 3. Is that one of the sacrifices there? Oh, we're crucifying people. I get it. POV, you are the microwave. Yeah, this is actually just somebody's Hungry Man dinner. Waiting for it. Once it starts screaming, that's when you know it's ready. It's their newest variety, roast beef and souls. Do I have to finish burning this? Nah, I guess it's burning pretty good. I can't walk that way. This better not be like the last game. I do not want to get stuck again. Okay, never again do I want to play a game like this. Fucking portrait mode video game. This is so weird to look at. Oh, that's a big one up there. Except these morsels that avert your eyes. I need the TikTok text-to-speech voice for this. That's what all this needs to be in. Ooh, that one actually bled a bit. A little bit of a gusher, that one. There's another one. What if I just walk to it and we burn it? When it starts screaming is when you know when the hot dog is done. Yeah, exactly. You know, it starts popping apart and all the juices kind of squirt steam out, and it's like a kettle. Kettle's also screaming. That's how you know they're done. There's nothing wrong with it. Some food's just like that. It is done. I hope they find a new tragedy to look at. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, that female TikTok voice is the absolute worst. I would love to never hear it again. I am not pronouncing that. Specimen only responded to left and right input from a keyboard or ergonomic hand joystick. Please ignore any unfamiliar redacted that you may encounter during redacted. Resembles a standard Sony PlayStation game disc. Produces a 434 Hz hum when struck with a small hammer. Reference 8CB-03. If left in the room for more than redacted hours, any metallic objects surrounding the disc will have inched closer to it as if the disc was magnetic, or had a strong enough gravitational pull. Interesting. Maybe the EXE name will give me some better details. One second, just getting the... Oh, week 13, that's all I've gained the EXEs here. What are we doing? I'm glad I spent the time making sure audio was captured for this, because it's just a low frequency hum. This reminds me of, I used to have this like Christian Bible game where, I don't remember what it's called. I probably still have the disc somewhere. But there was like, it was top down for the most part, and then sometimes you'd go into these like first person dungeons that kind of resemble Doom levels, except they look just like this. Big, open, empty environments with like pillars everywhere. That's it. That was the only feature in the entire thing. I never understood how to play that game. It did not look like Clown Vomit, but it was a very similar shape. Oh, there's the eyes again. Why? I'm so confused. This game is, I came for knowledge, yes. Oh, this is the forbidden knowledge that we weren't supposed to have. Okay, cool. Well, I'm down for that. How did we get here, though? Like, I feel like there was at least some coherency at first. It's a real shame about the grave digging game. Now, it kind of just ruined any plot this could have had. Tuning back in, which number game are we on? This is 12? No, this is 13. This is game number 13. Very fitting for the number, because I have no idea what we're doing. I feel like we're going to be just listening to Shepherd Tone for the next like 10 minutes. Yeah, I thought this thing was going to be longer, to be honest. I did not expect it to be this short. But some of these games have been like 3 seconds. Other games have been like 5 to 10 minutes, so... Many were burned to stop us. Yeah, I mean... That TikTok guy just went around burning everyone. Superstition is illusory. Wait, you guys the good guys? What about Miss Botch? Miss Blanche? G-Man? And the head crabs? How do they fit into this? This really is a horrific game of telephone. Also, I think this is learning about G-Man's backwards masters he mentioned when he shot that guy. Ooh, maybe this is just all G-Man's curse. Like, this is his punishment for killing the specimen. What happens if I don't... Does it clear it? Did I lose? I think I lost. Okay, so I definitely don't want to run into shit. Yeah, okay. Maybe this is all just in his head and part of the punishment. This incoherent mess. And it's him slowly working through trauma as he tries to regain his self. I'm sure Twitch is loving the graphics on this game. I see that OBS is pushing 11,000 kilobits. It's trying its damn hardest, and Twitch hates that because Twitch can't go above 6,000. I am... What was that? Whoa! Oh, we just glitching now. Okay. Amazing. I only have 2 buttons. I only have left and right. I can't do anything else. Oh man, I don't want to get stuck up there. What if I can't get back down and that glitches it? I'm trying my best to avoid things. I really don't think it matters if I do or not. I love the music though. Is this even a game? I mean, I don't know if some of these they'd qualify as games. If we go back to like the second game where we just walked forward for 5 minutes, then I mean something like that definitely didn't really feel very gamey. There was a literal game with like points you could collect. This just feels like a very strange art piece, which honestly, when it comes to itch.io games, those are usually the best ones. Is there anything left? Don't look behind you. I can't look behind me. I only had 2 buttons. There was no look backwards button. I couldn't even if I wanted to. Yeah, I don't know what that was called. It doesn't have a name. Oh, this one also doesn't have a name. It's just the eye. Okay, so at least we're getting a plot again. So maybe there's 2 plots here. Maybe we had the... Maybe the head crab was the ending of the first plot. I still like to think that the guy who was burying the bodies, those are the bodies of the people, or the remains of the people that the head crab killed. That's what I like to think. And if you look at like the background when we were like burning the crosses, it kind of looked like the structure that we were in as the head crab, just a little bit. So it's like there's almost some connections, but not really. This CD cover doesn't provide much information. I wasn't expecting this creepy eyeball again. It looks like the game responds to the WASD controls. I asked Redacted for more details, but they couldn't say any more about it. Did it just go from... Wait, did it just go from 12 to 14? No way. Specimen? No, we had 13. This was 12. This is where we posted our Burning Crusade onto TikTok. And then this was just Pixel Diarrhea Land. And now Eyeballs Part 3. Alright, let me get some audio going here. This has very similar music to the previous game. You won't escape from here. Oh god. Wait, what is this called? What are we doing? Holy shit. Oh god, is this Slender? Is this Pac-Man? Are those the 4 ghosts? Are they gonna chase me? I can run with shift. That's good to know. Have to find the books. Oh no! Oh, great. It really is just Pac-Man. It's third-person Pac-Man. There's no book there. Oh, it's South Pac-Man. Apparently I can hide from them. They've got vision cones. Oh no. Well, that's a little cheap. What? Oh, I can run backwards. Yo, that's sick, actually. Oh, there's a book. Oh. Okay, I baited them from the spawn point, but turning is so slow. Oh, he didn't even see me. Games are certainly getting harder. I hope that I don't have to get all the books in one life, because that's going to be impossible. Sounds like mobile game music. I wonder if they can hear me run. I hope not. This sure is music in a video game. I mean, it has some dynamism to it, you know, like there's music for when you get spotted and then music for when you're safe. I'll give it that. Nothing back here. I can't go through that. That's a dead end. How much you want to bet the eyeballs can go over that little lump? I can't jump. Oh god, he saw me. How did he see me? Oh good. Oh. Okay, we're okay. I was gonna be so upset if that said 0 of 9 books. Could you fucking imagine? There's no way in hell I'm beating this if that said 0 of 9. I have no idea where I'm going though. Although it seems like the eyes can see through walls, which kinda sucks. These guys are real scary and powerful. Yeah, see, where is he? Okay, there he is. Oh, run, 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 run. I think I was there already. Okay, no. See, before I thought like maybe we were in the rooms from House of Leaves. No, this is the labyrinth from House of Leaves. Easily. No growling. But I mean, it's the obvious explanation. Now, where is that book that I ran past I didn't collect because I was busy running from the giant eyeballs of doom? Is it this one? So, what's the story so far? Okay. Alright, so, running theory right now is that there's 2 plots. So the first plot was something about some lady named Miss Bush who was in a cave, who then turned out she was in a dream because she met the G-Man, and the G-Man said that this was part of like an experiment, and she was one of the specimens. So part 2 was, oh great, excellent. Part 2 was like you playing as the G-Man, going around and seeing all the different experiments. You end up killing one of the specimens. This comes into play later. That's fine. There's nothing. We don't worry about him killing thing and apparently getting punched by superiors. We're not. That hasn't come up yet. Then later on, in part 3, you actually get to see Miss Bush during her her experiment, because in part 2 you discover that she was not dead. She didn't drown in the ocean. She just got put into her experiment. Her experiment actually started. I am stuck. I am stuck. I can't move. I'm not dying. Oh, there we go. Okay. Cool. Okay, so she was in her experiment. Her experiment was involved, like, I guess she turned in some sort of purple tentacle creature. Did a little body hopping. It's fine. Wakes up, because I guess that was also part of a dream. And she was in, like, some sort of, I don't know, facility. Or at least we thought that was Miss Bush. It turns out that she did turn into the tentacle monster, but that was not her that woke up. That was someone else. And then it turns out Miss Bush is now in charge of this other person. And I guess like overseeing their experiment, their whatever test, where you want to call it. So you get consumed by Miss Bush because she's not the tentacle monster, turn into a head. You go through some like primitive geometric hellscape collecting cubes to get your body back. Then you play some monkey ball to give yourself some souls so your body can actually move. Turns out your body's not a real body. It wasn't a human body, it was a head crab. You turned into a head crab. And now, being a monster, you go around and eat people. The end. That's the end of the first story. That's the first arc. We then meet up with a guy who is in charge of burying the remains of the people who were in charge of turning you into a head crab in the middle of the forest. And then going into some sort of cave where you meet a bunch of eyeball creatures. These eyeball creatures. Jump cut to another person who is responsible for burning people, like on a cross, but then also has to burn the eyeball creatures. Might be this guy, might be a different guy, who knows. It pisses the eyeball creatures off. That's all I can tell. It really pissed them off. We got sent to some sort of like pixel diarrhea hellscape, and then now we're here. It seems like the last 3 games are all the same person. There's one. Oh, I got it. Okay. That's 8. I don't know where 9 is. I have not seen it. I honestly, I don't even know if there's, like, I'm doing my best to salvage the plot here. I don't know how, if the eyeballs relate to Miss Bush and the tentacle transformations. I don't think they do. Because in reality, I think what happened was, just like a game of telephone, whoever was in charge of making the body burying game in the forest either forgot to play the head crab game or had no fucking clue what to do with it. So they just didn't do anything with it. Maybe their intent was that you were burying the remains of the people who died from the head crab person. It could be. But there's no connection. I think I was down here already. I think this is the way I came. I've already got most of the books here. Don't you just love mazes? Oh, I do love mazes, actually. I just not sure I like it when eyeballs are chasing me through them and then resetting my progress while I look for a single book. I don't mind a maze if it was like get to the end of the maze. That's different from find the 9 books in a maze. Also, maybe if I didn't turn like molasses. I'm fine with tank controls, but the turning on these tank controls are something else. There it is. Holy shit, we got it. Okay, go to the reading desk. Okay, kill me now, please. Fast travel. Alright, we're fine. The books are too powerful for you! This knowledge is a curse, just like the eyeball said. You are going to join those who already failed. You are a tragedy. So I guess that was like a different person who... I guess they were also going after the forbidden texts that we were told was not fit for us. Something like that. Oh, 15. Well, that's a straightforward name. Reminds me of this one time I got involved in rituals and stuff, walking through the woods in the Redacted, looking for items that would grant me passageway into Redacted. I believe it was. Or was it Redacted? Nonetheless, that kind of stuff made me question if the bizarre ramblings we find online or in crack dens are really just logs made by oneself as a warning to another or as a guide. My mind wanders at these questions, and sometimes I feel my eyes play tricks on me. I've seen too much to do with eyes. Anyways, what is life without a few mysteries, and how are we going to know if the myths and rituals are fake if we don't try them? I used to own books full of this stuff. Nice to see that this game also includes incessant ramblings that make no sense and do not pertain to the story at hand. That was certainly a video game. It checked all the boxes of a video game. That is correct. I agree. Oh no. No! Why is the ritual saying we need to collect... did we not just learn our lesson? Collecting books? Why is it 8 this time and not 9? Oh boy. I can't wait to collect more books. Wait. Why can't I move into the forest? Oh, now I can. I guess I had to collect the book first. Well, I don't see any eyeballs chasing... Oh, there they are. Okay, now they look more closer to how they looked in the TikTok game. We kind of went a little off the rails with the last couple games, you know, with them being like fire eyeballs. Oh, they are chasing me, to some extent. Slender the 8 pages, but pixely, and with eyes. And also, cars making love. Don't mind me, just collecting the book. Trees have no collision. Kind of appreciate it, actually. The researcher writing the notes seems to be going a bit insane, huh? Yeah. Certainly reminds me of a certain novel I've been reading. Definitely. Except I don't think that book goes quite into horrific territory like this is supposedly doing. Well, this is the easiest game of Slender I've ever played. It's not just pages we're looking for entire fucking books. Slender ain't got nothing on this guy. Nice house. Is that the facility where Miss Bush was kept and all the experiments take place? Who are these eyeballs? Are they another one of the experiments? Slender Man? I know, right? I can't believe I'm playing Slender myself. I certainly, if you told me I was going to play Slender an hour and a half ago, I wouldn't have believed you. I don't know if these eyes are chasing me or not. They're like... Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Don't touch the eyes. Great. Unlike the last game. Ah, there was the 9th or the 8th book. Yeah, no, this is actually just the same map from Slender. There's a book in a brick building. Like, everything about this is on point. I'm going to sleep. See you next time. Alright, have a good night, Jack. Imagine, like, coming into this and then just being like, alright, well, I guess he's just playing Slender for the next 2 hours. Okay, don't touch the eyes. Because unlike the last game, there is no checkpoints. Really, channeling that classic Slenderman experience. I found all the other books too. It was just that brick house I didn't find. So what happens if we get this forbidden knowledge? I'm kind of curious to see where this would go. What kind of knowledge could we possibly learn? I mean, this is clearly a different guy, because the last person who tried this couldn't withstand the knowledge of the books. Are you doing chain and chained, or changed, or just chain? I mean, I was just going to do chain. I thought chain would be longer than 1 day. I don't know if I'll do changed tonight, but you know what? I might do it. Considering how short this was, I may add it on to the streams. At this point, there is a high probability that I will be doing the other one sometime this month. Because, like, we're sitting here shitting on some of these, but, like, this has actually been pretty fun. It's been pretty fascinating. I'm enjoying it. The holistic experience has been enjoyable. And I am willing to play the next one. Of course, it was the fucking cars. I forgot to go find the cars fucking. I also feel like Change might be a little better due to it being the second time it's done. Yeah, it also seemed really interesting. All right, I gotta click to stop it from loading. It also seemed really interesting because it has like branching paths, whereas this one's like really linear and very telephony. Specimen has been known to respond to redacted results unpredictable. Digital pointing device and keys input, AWSD plus E, functional when applied to Sony PlayStation disc reader. Disc made from composite material showing traces of redacted and redacted. Physical form resembles Sony PlayStation disc format, black reflective backside, plastic cover on iridescent disc. Contents of disc closely mimic events relating to Echo Garden incident, case file 13B, March 1st, redacted, Snowdonny, Wales, UK. Wait, wasn't that one of the previous games? Echo Garden? Oh, that was Oregon of Eden. I don't think there was an Echo Garden. Alright, what kind of game are we dealing with this time? Play number 16. I also feel like change. Corey, guess what? What? What happened? What crazy thing? This is called 3dtestbed.exe. I grabbed the last of the books and ran, hurtling through the forest as fast as my legs could carry. Okay, actual continuation. It wasn't long before I reached the sodden boards and bramble of the old cabin, where my salvation rests in the soil between the burrows and the brush. I had to act quickly. Tekken 7 jump scare. Oh my god. Oh shit, a ritual. Is this the TikTok guy? Maybe this was the TikTok guy this whole time. Oh, there we go. Examine. Yes, I know that language. I recognize some of these words. So we need 3 plants, maybe? So we went from like a series of games with the most amazing mouse sensitivity ever to this game where it's like really sluggish, and I hate the mouse sensitivity. It's way too low. I do not like this at all. I can't run. There is no run. You need context on this TikTok game? Okay. I could just boot it up again, but basically, so after the body burying game, after we buried all the bodies, we were in a cave, and then we got like ambushed by the eyeballs we've been seeing in like the last 5 games. Then the sequel to it was, I guess, someone else entirely, who apparently goes to the same cave to clean up for a ritual of some sort. Like, you know, he comes here yearly. Was it yearly or monthly? I can't remember. To burn all the eyeballs and burn a few people who were on some crosses, like crucified on crosses. The thing with the game was that it was in a portrait mode, like a 9:16 portrait, like a cell phone, and it had the subtitles on the screen in the same way someone captions like videos and images on TikTok. It was, I don't know how else you would describe it. When I say it was the TikTok game, I mean that in like the most literal sense. This guy was like streaming his corpse burning to TikTok. Like he had, I don't know, I guess he had like pyrokinesis or something. I need to find these things. Can I go out of this? I don't think I'm supposed to leave this. I don't think I can leave this. Oh, here we go. Jasmine, pick up. Okay, cool. I found it. I guess these bushes. I was looking for something that like matched the images in the book, but I guess that's not the case. Sage. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a body burning. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, that was like literally the feeling of it. It actually just felt like that. It was horrible to play because it was in fucking portrait mode, but it was certainly something. Doesn't say if I need to put them in a certain way or not, but that's okay. Wait, what am I missing? I, I, I got the 3 plants. Was there something else I'm supposed to get? The book isn't very clear on how to do this ritual. All this forbidden knowledge, and it's like not even described in the book. Or I send you something funny on Discord, you should check it. Okay, well, once I'm done performing this ritual, perhaps I'll check it out. There's no, like, interacts or anything. Is there an order to this? No. It's just move and E. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, okay. Fill her burner. Wait. Did I do that wrong? Uh-oh. I think I performed the experiment wrong. Maybe? Yeah, I think that was supposed to go down there. Oh, well. Okay. Well, let's do the other 2 right. Maybe 2 out of 3 ain't too bad. Okay, so this one goes on the right. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Well, okay. I clearly don't know how to perform a satanic ritual. I'm sorry. So I just, like, stand in the... Oh, make blood sacrifice. What the... What'd I do? Oh, hi there. Did I not take Satanic Rituals 101? It wasn't an option. You know I would have taken Satanic Rituals 101 if I could. Cool. Well, I'm glad that was not successful in the slightest. Veil? That's not how you spell that word, but okay. Ah, excellent. You know what? I'm not gonna spare you the embarrassment, and I'm just gonna not. See, I can tell you this much. It's the usual sample shit. Something been over 70 years. Stress-free. I don't know what that's referring to. Alright, cool. Something about children as well. I saw in there before I closed it. So that's neat. I don't know what we're gonna be getting ourselves into this time. What could this possibly be? It's called amos.exe. What did that say? Oh god, what is this? Is this like after the ritual? Okay, I want to read what it said at the start, so I'm gonna close this. I'll check out what you sent on Discord, Crafter. Where did you send me? Oh, I see. I don't think I can put that on stream because if it's one of those like animated PNGs, it doesn't work on. It has funny effects if I put it in Firefox. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I want to hear what it said or see what it said. I clicked into the game and it got rid of the text. Corey, did you not read the Satanic Rituals for Dummies books Mean Yon gave you? I'm sorry, I didn't. I forgot. One glance at a book and you hear the voice of another person, perhaps someone dead for 1,000 years. To read is to voyage through time. Okay. Some of the eyes. Whoa. Oh, great. Is this more slender? Or did someone leave their ley lines lying around? Okay, I like that this game has, like, grass displacement. Like, as I walk over the grass, it's like I'm actually pushing it down. That's kind of cool. That's some advanced tech that they didn't need, but they added anyways. The funny Tekken character PNG, it didn't load until I clicked into it, which made me think it was like an animated, one of those animated PNGs. I'm not a GIF, an animated PNG, which is different. I don't know who that is. I played Tekken like not even once, like maybe 0.2 times. So, okay. How does this tie into the other games? Let's see. So we performed the ritual, and the eyes, fed up with people trying to perform the rituals, sent me back in time. Or they consumed me, one or the other, to teach me a lesson about how this never goes well, and that you stupid people should stop trying things that are beyond your comprehension. I mean, what did they call the guy when he put the books down on the pedestal in the Pac-Man maze? Like they called him something terrible. They called him like dumb or idiot or stupid or something. Oh no. Whoa. What is this? Holy shit, we've ascended. Oh man, I need this song. We've ascended, guys. I don't know where you go from here. We've peaked. This is like end game shit right here. It's actually really cool looking. The only thing I know about Tekken 7 is Infinite Azure. Yeah, same. That's like literally it. I think the only Tekken I played was like... No, it's Street Fighter versus Tekken. The only Tekken I've played is Street Fighter versus Tekken. Which apparently is a really terrible game, but I mean, I didn't know any better. So... That's the only exposure to Tekken. And of course, Smash Brothers has Tekken characters in it, but I've never played them. That was an experience. Certainly a change of pace halfway through. You should put in a random corner of the stream for a joke or a funny. I mean, I could. The problem is doing that is like really hard on OBS. So I don't know how I would do it. That's the only problem. This is a hidden banger in his collection. Yeah, that was like easily the best song in the thing. I wonder if I can extract that music. It's probably in here. Which one was that? 17? Oh, it's a Unity thing. It's all encrypted. Fuck that. Never mind. Ooh, scary library. So scary. Books. Oh, this one's actually got credits in it. Mops.font. I have never heard of mops.font. I wonder what that looks like. Specimen has redacted from the library. Citation needed. Specimen can possess and mutate people. Citation needed. Librarian was later questioned and was unaware of any paranormal activity present in the vicinity. Librarian responded to activation of a space button. Subject responded to activation on an arrow keys. Okay, is this like a 2D game, or are we getting another Marble Madness? What does OBS take? Well, it's not that what OBS takes, it's just like the amount of steps it takes to put a picture on OBS. It's not simple. It's not drag and drop. It's like I gotta download the image. I gotta add an image source. And then I gotta find the image again. The one I just downloaded. Wherever it went. And it's just like, it's it's very time consuming. I don't even know where it went. I don't think it saved in the spot I thought it did. So yeah. I wish it was drag and drop too. There was an add-on that you can get for OBS that apparently lets you do that, but I tried it once and it broke everything else. So I uninstalled it immediately and I never tried it again. And so that's why I rarely put images on stream because it takes forever to do. You always drag and drop in OBS? That does not work for me. I have had zero luck with that. Okay, 1 second here. autumnrain.exe is what this one's called. If that's any different from Scary Library. Seems to work for me, but I do run Linux, so maybe that might be... Yeah, I mean, there could be something else, like, stopping me from doing it. Like, if I just try and drag and drop this image... You have dragged the URL into OBS. This will automatically add the link as a source. You know what? Sure, let's try it. Wow, it worked. Except it's like, I have to now crop it. So, there you go. There's your Tekken jump scare. I'm deleting it now. Actually, you know what? Here. No. You know what? Well, fine. We'll crop this one. There's room for it here. I'll just put it down here in the corner. There you go. It'll just stay there. No, it doesn't. I didn't save it to download. I have it saving to other folders, and I forgot what folder it was in. It's fine. I got it. It actually worked for once. Drag and drop actually worked. That's like literally the first time. I've tried it several times on stream, and it just opened up in a mess. It was never a good time. Oh man, yeah, I should have added a jump scare warning before I gave everyone a Tekken jump scare. Yo, did you say you found that that song? Oh, I didn't see what it said. Whatever, that's fine. We're in a library. That's all that matters. So apparently it's arrow keys in space. Oh hell yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Wow, you're open late, huh? Yep, I'm nocturnal. Whoa, cool. Look around or something, please. I'm trying to read here. This kind of reminds me of what was that game I played last year where you were in the mall at Christmas taking pictures and it was like fucking weird as hell and it had like the incomprehensible name. It's kind of reminds me of that a little bit. I don't have any camera controls. You can books. Am I Dr. Mario? Dr. Mario can everything after all. Including cool tricks. Am I looking for something in particular? Like, I'm not getting any space prompts here, so... I'm assuming I need to wait for one of those. Read is yes. You can books. Learn a skill. What does this have to do with the eyeballs? Is this guy gonna perform a ritual? Did the eyeballs books end up in the library somehow and we're gonna go and pick them up? Someone just like casually donated them to the library. They found them lying in the forest. Like, ooh, these books shouldn't go to waste. I'll take them to my local library. And they just happily accepted these satanic ritual books. It's a very spacious library. I've yet to find anything of significance. Oh, she's gone. But this note with a rune on it is here. I wonder if there are any more. Oh no! Fuck you. Is she gonna be chasing me through the library or something? I wonder how much time they had to make these games. Because this is now the third Slender clone I've played in the last hour. This collection has devolved into collect X of thing. Yeah, like, how even? The last game didn't even have any Slender elements to it. The dev who made this game only saw the previous one with the sick-ass credits music. They shouldn't have even, like, they thought of this mechanic all on their own. I mean, if there's any consolation here, at least there's no monster chasing me, so I can collect my satanic papers in peace. Oh, I spoke too soon. Never mind. There's the satanic monster. And now I'm probably trapped because I forgot this place was a dead end. Unless... Oh, look at that. Nice Duke. Get out of here. That's probably the librarian, too. I don't know how I managed to get away with, like, collecting 5 of these things before it found me. This whole collection has the vibe of, like... what's that game that you play online? That's like pitch or telephone? Fuck, I forget what it's called. It's like that. You know, like someone puts a prompt in, and all your friends like start drawing and doing prompts, and then like you get the one friend who's like so bad at drawing that's just absolutely incomprehensible. And then it's that point where everything just falls apart, goes off the rails. And then by the end of it, you like, or even halfway through, you wonder where this prompt came from. How did it get to this point? And then you see the chain of events and where it all fell apart. That's what this collection is like. Be gone, monster. I collected all the pages. Stop possessing the librarian. Oh, okay. I think we're on to, like, plot number 3. Whoa, plot twist. She was in a wheelchair this whole time. I couldn't have told. I legit didn't see that she was in a wheelchair. You saved me. You were very courageous. I think that book you were reading was overdue. Or haunted or something. We've just lost sight of any sort of connectivity. Alright, I gotta click. Alright, game number 19. Araxis. Oh, I like that he's still there in the corner, I forgot. Let's see. Disclaimer. Specimen's cover is reported to cause fixation cases similar to hypnosis. Take proper care when studying it for too long. Discoveries. When tested, this specimen seemed to respond to conventional first-person game controls. Events shown in Specimen's gameplay seems to bear disturbing similarities with the redacted and redacted events. It also references clearly the entity cataloged as 054-FL, identified in it as Abraxas. Approximately 2 out of 5 of the subjects that were exposed to the specimen's cover had collateral effects ranging from dreaming with imagery present on it to risking their own well-being trying to reach the specimen. See report 2I 009 redacted. Subject IL-002 attacked security agents in an attempt to grab the specimen. Subject was neutralized before doing so. I need to see him. Is this Doom? Please tell me this is Doom and not another Slender thing. For all our sakes. One second. Oh, there we go. Now that there's nothing more to do, I must do what I promised my father. That's a swimming pool? Is this the pool rooms? I have to get that book he told me about. Oh, are we going to the library again? And read his instructions. On how to avoid the end. Nice, look, C.H.A.I.N is playing funny games. Yeah, that's my webcam. I'm just C.H.A.I.N. I gotta do this fast. They've already took over everywhere. Wait, who's taken over everywhere? Right mouse button to see the book slow. Wait, what? 1N32? Okay. Oh. I see. Oh, he saw me. Oh, no. Okay. This is 2N08. I want 1N32, so that's going to be down here. Oh, no. There's the book. The book. It's actually just called the book. Oh, it's beautiful. Wait, was this wasn't made by the guy who made that, I'm reminded of that game where you're in the asylum that I played last year, and then you like fucking destroyed the toilet with shit. Son, when there's nothing more to do, give yourself to the void. Oh, great. Dad just told us to kill ourselves. Excellent. Good father. Oh. Okay. Wait, is it the song I'm thinking of? I think it is. It is! God damn it. Oh, I forget what this is. It's like some classical music. I keep forgetting the name of it. Oh, it's slightly twisted, I guess. You gotta make it as big as my face cam. It is as big as my face cam. Haven't you seen how small my face cam usually is? My face cam differs in size depending on the game I'm playing, you know? I could stretch it horizontally, but then that would just look weird. Did I know your BFF? Did you know... Wait, did I know your BFF? I don't think I do know your BFF. Sorry to say. That was it. That was the entire game. I've given up trying to make any sense of this because I think like we could say there's a plot 2, but that plot 2 ended here. That was it. Actually, sorry, here. That was it. And then now we're just... I don't even know anymore. This is it. This is the last one. File missing. Okay. I'm one of your BFFs. Oh, well. You have more Tekken things. Alright, give me another. I'll add it to the stream. At this point, it's probably going to be the most interesting aspect of this. Display capture. Wait, no, I want Oh, I thought it was the same song as before. Whoa, that's an excellent effect. Okay. Let me... This nice Tekken meme that I do not understand at all. Excellent. Yeah, we'll just pop this in the corner. More Tekken memes for the stream. I will probably shrink this one just a teeny tiny bit. Oh yeah, sorry, Tekken jump scare again. I have no idea what that means. I don't play Tekken. Okay, so I have camera control, but it stops me from turning here. Like, I can't go any further than here or here, or here or here. It's very limited. I only have so many footsteps, I guess. I'm gonna, like, keel over and die from exhaustion when that meter runs out. Is this the void? Is this the end of everything? Will this game somehow magically tie everything together and make sense of the last 19 games? We'll see. I moved out of bounds on source effect. Yeah. Well, actually that's the same after image effect that we had in the TikTok game. For some reason, there was some like serious motion blur. Why don't we just put Zach Fairs in the stream just as me? All right. Did we find the G-Man? Has he been watching us this whole time? Is this it? Oh my god, it actually came together. Were we all just experiments? Are we in the microwave hallway? I'm not sure if I have to like mash forward. Oh, I do have to mash. Actually, I have to mash the button. I am mashing it as hard as I possibly can. What is he watching? Some sort of war documentary? No! I have to say, I'm impressed you made it this far. Reliving your death over and over again is not a weight many souls can carry. You endure the fear and the pain from each cycle in hopes of postponing humanity's end. Prolonging your suffering to delay that of others is respectable. But we both know it's nothing more than a fool's errand. What is inevitable cannot be stopped. But I do enjoy watching you try. See you again soon, friend. Oh, they weren't sixes, they were nines. That was 999,999. Oh my god, it looped around! It actually came full circle! I can't believe it. I can't believe it connected to the first game. Is that it though? I can't like... I doubt playing the first game is going to give me a different result. Okay, so what did we learn from all of this? So, game number one. You are a girl in a cave with a torch. Very important plot point, this torch. And you find an exit. That exit leads to a beach with the G-Man. You then follow the G-Man into the water, where you presumably drown. But it turns out, you weren't drowning. You were just starting your test. And then we switch to the G-Man's perspective, where he checks on the other participants, of which there are 3 that have made it this far. He ends up, unfortunately, killing one of them, and became worried that his superiors would not be happy. Going back to Miss Blotch, we see her in her test, where she seems to become some sort of tentacle creature. At which point she awakens, and it turns out she didn't actually awaken in the room, but she awoke elsewhere and ended up working for the facility who she was originally a test subject of, to help other subjects. Well, you then end up playing, getting almost consumed by Miss Blotch, and then sent to some sort of dream hellscape nightmare whatever, where you must collect cubes, and collecting these cubes unlocked some sort of thing. It did something. You had to then collect souls to rebuild your body, but it wasn't your body after all. You turn into a head crab, and then you must devour as the beast you are. And then at which point the facility collapses, and I guess you die, perhaps, is my guess. Or so we thought. Anyways. Then we jump over to some guy in a forest who I can only presume was burying the bodies of the failed experiment of the head crab from the previous game in the forest. And then he had to enter a cave, and said cave, he was met with a bunch of eyes of some sort. These eye creatures, we won't see him for a little bit, but in the meantime, we go to, I guess, maybe Miss Blanche again. Maybe this is like another life of something like that. She became like some flesh thing connected to like some flesh ball and had to go and kill a bunch of other flesh blobs. It was really weird. We go back to the cave where we found the eyeballs with someone else this time. I guess he was part of a cult. He was really big on streaming his cult activities onto TikTok, where he crucified and burned 3 people on crosses. And also a lot of the eyeballs with the forbidden knowledge that we supposedly weren't allowed to have. Oh, sorry, that was this game. This game was, what was this game? Oh yeah, no, this was this one. This is where we wake up as the head crab. And was this one where we woke up as the head crab? I can't remember. Yeah, I think this is the one where we woke up as a head crab. What was this one then? Oh yeah, this one, we were like some sort of slime thing. What was this one then? I don't remember what this one... Oh no, this was the pregnant lady. Okay, sorry. So yeah, that's right. Okay, now I remember. So we became a head, and then we collected souls to try and rebuild our body. And then I guess we were like some sort of flesh slime thing. We were still being birthed, so we had someone who was like our surrogate mother birthing us and had to protect us from other flesh creatures in this flesh series of rooms. And then we grew, consumed the other flesh blobs, became the dominant flesh blob, at which point we birthed ourselves, turned into a head crab. There was a bunch of researchers who were pleased with, I guess, their experiment, until we escaped and then killed everyone. And at which point someone else had to now clean up this mess, because you don't want the information from that failed experiment getting out, and why everything went to shit. Then TikTok cult guy goes around burning eyeballs and bodies on crosses, as he usually does. Apparently that was routine for him. Eyeballs weren't too happy with this, so they captured him and I guess sent him into some sort of mindscape, which I don't know. It was bad. Bad things happen. Then we had to go and... What was this one? This was... Oh yeah, this was the cave. So I don't know if this was the same guy or if this was just some other guy trying to like get the forbidden knowledge and was like infiltrating the eyeball hideout or something. He was trying to get the books. He does successfully get the books, but then it turns out that he can't handle the knowledge. Someone else attempts to get the books and also tried to succeed in handling the knowledge, but it didn't work out for him either. The eyeballs were not pleased that someone tried again, so they taught him a lesson, sent him back in time, where he was then captured again and died. The books were now somewhere out in the forest. They were just lying on the ground, so they got donated to the library. Then the librarian started reading them, and, well, we saw that happened. Turned into some weird spider monster that we had to save. And then... What was this one? Then what happened? Oh yeah, someone else checked out the book. The book was in the library. Someone else came to the library to pick up one of the books. And then I don't even know how you describe this at the end. And then we go back to Miss Bosch, who is apparently maybe all of these people, and these were all just different lives, or something. Some never-ending cycle of death, or I mean, he mentioned that he prolong your suffering so that others may live a little longer. Maybe that was like other people that she ended up saving to some degree, although they ended up doing stupid things anyway, so they just died. I don't fucking know at this point. Okay, like, it's clear the plot was lost somewhere along the way. Yeah, the eye arc was the most interesting part of this. Like, okay, so this was fine. This kind of made sense from like this part of the game. I think we've been playing as like at least 4 or 5 different people. It got a little hazy near the end, but I think there was like a couple different people we played as. We definitely jumped characters a little bit here. There's multiple characters who have stakes in this story. But it was around here where I want to say this. I want to say this was the turning point, because this felt like it had no connection to this. This was like a brand new arc, and maybe that makes sense. Maybe because, you know, it's Specimen 11, maybe that makes sense. But it was at this point where things like kind of took a turn, and then we just like got hyper fixated on these eyeball monsters for a bit, which then turned into books. We hyperfixated on the books for a bit, and then I guess we somehow managed to bring it back. I like that this game connects to the first. That might have been on purpose. I don't know. Who made the first game? Who's the author of the first game? Is it a different person? Okay, they're completely different people. I don't know if that was just a coincidence. I don't know if they were told to do something based on the first game to try and bring it back to it. But yeah, this was like, this one kind of made sense. I guess there's the possibility that you could figure a way connected. I mean, you know, it's up for interpretation. I'm sure, you know, you just add your own theories here. You know, it's one of those kind of stories. This is certainly an interesting experience, I have to say. I actually really like this. I thought this was actually really fun, and I will try and play the other one too. I'll see if I can fit it in with this month. There's a sequel to this of sorts, which is way longer, has way more games, and has branching paths where your decisions in one game can determine what game you play next. So I don't know how that works. That sounds really interesting. I want to see that too. I think that'll be kind of fun to go through, because this was actually really interesting. Is this as good as the PS1 demo disc? I don't know. I think it's different. The PS1 demo disc was like a fun, like, little smorgasbord of small indie horror games. This at least tried to be like a coherent thing. Whether or not it succeeded, I'm not sure. I think it's coherent in the sense that, like, a game of telephone or a game of Gartic phone is coherent. You know, it's like, where did this, like, quote unquote fall apart? Which isn't a really good term for it, because that makes it sound bad and like someone fucked up. But that's the thing, no one fucks up in a game of telephone. You know, it just, something happens and things change, and then you get this. And I think that's what makes this so interesting. It's like, it's just a game of telephone, but everyone made games instead of like drew a picture and a prompt, which I think is extremely cool. And the fact that there's another one of these, and not only that, but it has branching narratives and paths, like, that sounds like a lot of fun. I think I like the demo disc more, but this is definitely different. Yeah, like, the demo disc has more substance to it. Like, those games, those are real games, and there's still some of those demo games that I'm anticipating come out at some point. Like the Quake Dark Souls thing. I hope that is a full game at some point, because I will totally stream that. That was really fun. There's a whole bunch of games on there, honestly, that were all really good. Whether or not I'd play them again, I don't know, but they were all very interesting, and they were sizable things. This one is very inconsistent in its length. I'm not really sure like what kind of rules there were in place beyond you only get to see the previous game. So I think that was like literally it, and people could do like literally anything, which definitely seems to be the case because some of these games range from like 20 seconds to like 5 to 10 minutes. Someone I'd barely even call a game like Miss Bosch. That was like hold forward. It was certainly interesting, but it was hardly anything. I don't know if I'd really even like rate any of these things as games, because I think they were clearly all designed like their purpose was to exist as part of this greater whole. So as games on their own, I don't some of them were I'd say pretty boring, to be honest. Some of them were just straight up broken. I had to replay day 11 3 times because I fell out of bounds and then got stuck in some random invisible wall trap somehow that was like in the middle of the what was supposedly play space. So that was fun. The others ones weren't as glitchy, so I don't know what happened there, but yeah, very interesting idea. I eagerly anticipate the sequel to see how it compares, if it's better in some ways or if it just kind of ended up being the same thing. But overall, it was pretty good. Yeah, so look forward to Changed, I think it's called? Whatever, Chain 2, the squeakle, at some point this month. But that'll depend on, like, make sure I've got Finn's schedule, because I thought this was going to take longer than this. I was expecting these to be of a length similar to some of the demo disc games. So they aren't, and that's fine. I just wasn't expecting it. God is coming. Ah, yes. Good old squirrel stapler. That's a classic right there. Yeah, the squirrel staple game was definitely a game. Yeah, see, shit like that's fun. I think honestly, my only real gripe with this, and I don't even know if it was anyone's fault, because there was a couple gaps between them, so it was like, it felt coincidental. But there was like 5 Slender clones in this thing. They were very easy Slender clones, or very forgiving Slender clones, and I appreciate that. But I mean, I guess Slender, the 8 pages is the first thing that comes to mind when someone needs to make a quick horror game and actually have gameplay. Or maybe they saw books and was like, I'm gonna make a Slender clone. No one's gonna think of making a Slender clone except me. And it turns out everyone made a Slender clone when they were presented with the books/pages option. I guess that's just the default. Like, if one of these games ended up in a pizza parlor, you bet your ass there's gonna be some animatronics coming to life and chasing you around. That didn't happen. We went down the library route, but you know, it's that sort of thing. It's like some key element plus horror equals other popular, well-known horror game, and people just get one-track minded into like making some variation of that. So I mean, these games are like 10 seconds long, so it's fine. It's whatever. If we got a demo disc that was just full of Slender clones, I would be very upset. That would be very disappointing. But for something like this, it's like, fine. I can knock these out. We can just move on, get over with. So there's like 2. Yeah, there was a couple in a row. So it was, where was it? Was it this one? This was the, yeah, this was the maze with the books, which was like Pac-Man / Slender / stealth. And then we got this one, which was books in a forest that looked eerily similar to the Slenderman forest with very similar landmarks. And then this was different. This was just get 3 plants, make a ritual. This was like walk around a little bit. You picked up 1 book. I wouldn't call this a Slender clone. This ended up being a Slender clone. That was like the jump scare. It was Slender clone jump scare. And then this happened, which was just grab book and leave. So Yeah, there was like two in a row, and then we had a bit of a break, and then we were presented with Slender Clone 3. So, yeah, I mean, it started a really interesting. Like, we had some cool variety here. We had, like, okay, these first two were just kind of like set pieces of sorts. This was like a little interesting, I have to say. As basic as it was, but it was definitely like, it felt like it was trying to push the narrative forward. I appreciate these first few because it seemed like there was like a narrative going on. And even this felt connected too, because it like tied into the whole, you were in your test or whatever, and you even woke up. I was looking forward to the next game after this, and then it just like hard turned, but it was fine, and it just became kind of unique. Really unique gameplay, unique gameplay, unique gameplay. I'd still say unique gameplay. I'd still say fairly unique and original. And then this was unique but kind of boring. And then, okay, fine, one Slender clone. Sure, whatever. And then it became two, and it's like, all right, what are we doing in the last like quarter of this game? All right, good night, Crafter. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I think this is at this point, I don't really want to start anything else. I will have C.H.A.I.N 2 prepared, hopefully is ready to go some point. I don't know. It could even be next week. I'll see, because I didn't have anything. I didn't decide what would be next Monday yet, because I thought this would be a two-parter at minimum. So there's a possibility there. Tomorrow, we'll be starting something that I know will be a multi-parter and will definitely be a good time. Inscription, which I've heard only very good things about, and is exactly the kind of shit I'm looking for. It's made by the person who made Pony Island. So if you know what Pony Island is, you can imagine what Inscription's gonna be, which is half the reason I'm playing it. So that will be tomorrow. We're gonna finish up the Kingdom, or I'm hoping it's gonna be one part. I don't know if it will, but the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC will be this Wednesday or Thursday. And then Friday, we're going to be doing Sonic Frontiers. We'll check out the new update. Again, also don't know if that will be a multi-parter. I don't think it will. But if either of those become multiple parts, then yeah, they'll just get pushed into November. Whatever. It's how it is. So next week will be full-on October streams. This week's kind of just been, let's start a couple things early and then finish up the rest of the stuff that I wanted to play. So Kingdom Hearts and Sonic later this week, and Inscription will begin tomorrow. Pony Island is fucking amazing. Yeah, I never played Pony Island. I watched Pony Island, and I wish I played it. There is no point for me playing it now, because like the thing is, half the enjoyment of the games by, I don't remember who made them. The whoever made Pony Island, the creator of Pony Island, his games, half the enjoyment is playing them yourself, or the first time experience at the very least. Even if you don't play them yourself, watching someone else's is I think perfectly acceptable. But just the first time experience, it's one of those kind of games where you go in, you don't want to know anything about it. And in my case, the only thing I really know about Inscription is that it appears to be some sort of card game RPG, and it's made by the Pony Island dev, so I know that's not going to be all it is. And it looks kind of creepy, so I mean, I figured it was appropriate for Halloween. So that will begin tomorrow. I'm looking forward to playing that. But in the meantime, that will be it for tonight. I didn't get 2 streams out of this, but I think this was like a fairly decent sized 1 stream, so that was pretty good. By the way, Corey, don't worry about what I sent you. Okay, yeah, no, I'm looking at what I sent you. Don't worry, I'm not posting any of that shit. I'm not posting that stuff on here. We're done anyways. This was I started early with the intent that this was going to take longer, but you know what? It worked out okay. It was about 3 hours. That's decent. I think that doesn't feel disappointingly short. It was like a perfect size, and the sequel probably will take a little longer. But yeah, Inscription, Kingdom Hearts, Sonic, and then next week we'll be starting Deltarune and Yume Nikki 2. The pun is that the 2 is in the name because Ni is 2 in Japanese. So that's the joke there. But yeah, that's the current lineup for now, and then I will decide what to add on when those end. So, have a good night, everyone. Hopefully, you all enjoyed this interesting little checking out this little experiment. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.